This is an installation of an AES system which will show the simple layout and joining of the pipes. Here you can see the plumber has strung a string line and he's run his levels across to make sure that the product is sitting with the horizon.
Marking out the bed with the line mark paint across the horizon.
And as the excavator is commencing the excavation and making sure that we've got good engagement with the soil, or the base is left scarified. Here you can see that the marks are indicating the depth of the 300 mm of sand under the system pipes. This plumber places his sand under the pipes first and then digs his extension. Here we'll see the placement of the components. We have the fabric being folded back to place the raised connector on the end of the pipes. Fabric is then folded back to make sure we get that good seal and retention of effluent within inside the fabric. Here is the placement of the sand. The excavator is placing the sand, allowing the plumber to go on with other work. Once this is done, it's raked out level in preparation for placing the AES pipes. End caps are already on. This is a 2-row 3-pipe system, and pipes are placed on the sand that's been prepared, and then the connection of the pipe is undertaken in position. Making sure the seam is to the top, which automatically puts the bioaccelerator, the white fabric, at the bottom of the pipe. Once he has all the pipes in place, the plumber will then go ahead and start to do the connections. Exactly the same as the offset adapters on the end. Roll the fabric back, including the white bioaccelerator. Place the coupling on the ground and locate it into the grooves on the AES pipe. Do the same thing for the other side. Join them together inside the coupling. And then the coupling simply comes over. The tongue is placed into the serrated clip and locked together. Once that's nice and firm, the fabric and bioaccelerator is rolled back over the top of the coupling, resulting in a good protection of the receiving surface.
How they actually make it is it comes all out in one big long sausage. When they wrap the fabric.
This work can actually be done outside the trench if you so wish, and then you can carry the lengths of joined pipes into position. We'll just show that coupling of pipes again, just to show the simplicity of it. And you can see clearly there the grooves in the pipe and the fins on the coupling that engage with the grooves. Place the second piece of pipe in. Bring the top of the coupling over into the tab. The serrated tongue locates and locks in place like a cable tie. Once all the pipes are placed and all the fabric and couplings are complete, then it's the raised connector goes in. Now the raised connector goes into the offset adapters. The inlet to the pipes is always at the top. In this instance here, the plumber's placing the offset adapter in before any sand is put around the pipes. This just helps to prevent any sand ingressing into the pipes during the sanding stage. That'll just sit there now, and then that's it. This is how he does the low vent as well. The vent is higher at the moment, just again to prevent any sand from going in the pipe. It'll be cut down to the finished surface, 300 mm above finished surface level. This plumber uses the spacer plates, and as you can see here, the sand is being placed on top of the pipes. And as that is placed and the pipes are secure in place, he'll remove those spacer plates and move along. And this is just repeated. In this instance here, there's no bobcat on this job, it's all being done with an excavator, a 6-ton excavator. And this entire job was completed with one plumber, excavator driver, connection to the stack from the house, installation of the septic tank was all finished in 8 hours, which included backfill and mounding of the soil over the system. You can see now that he's pulled out one of the spacer plates and he's just moving along. These are just made out of 3mm ply. They don't have to be strong, but they just make it easier to avoid and prevent separation of the pipes as the sand is placed. By working through this process, there's limited manual labour. Here is the actual placement of the raised connector. As with all our instructions, the raised connector is lifted so the top of the 100mm pipe is level with the top of the AES pipe. Backfill that with sand and then compact it down so that it doesn't drop down. And that's the installation of the raised connector. This ensures and maintains that the oxygen flow path is open through the system, and ensures that the maximum amount of capacity is utilised in the first pipe before it overflows into the second pipe. So once the backfilling of all the sand is completed, the actual excavator is sitting on top of the extension area here. And this will now be dug out and left scarified, as you can see, ready for placement of the system sand in the extension area. This prevents the machinery from having to work on or walk on the extension area, resulting in no compaction of the receiving soils. Here you can see the replacement of the sand, and as the excavator driver works along, he actually backfills to form the foundation for his excavator. You can see this. Yep. Here you can see the inspection port installed at the bottom of the trench extension area, and the low vent and the inspection port to the left hand side.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. What? Yeah.
Upon completion of backfilling of the extension area and covering of the AES pipes, the site is levelled, smoothed out and left in a mounded situation so that all surface water sheds off the land application area. Job done.